Yup, let's get it started.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yep. Y'all know what it is. Friday night. This is how we do it. It's Friday night. And I feel all right. The party's here on the Smoke Pit podcast tonight. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Y'all know what it is. It is episode 57 of the Smoke Pit. I am the homie Mac, aka your boy.
And I am bred like a king. Matus Kelvin Cayley. Welcome to episode 57 of the Smoke Pit. And boy, we got some shit to talk about tonight. Oh boy. Y'all was wilding the fuck out this week.
Trigger alert. Trigger alert. Feelings may be hurt. Toes may be stepped on. But this is a reminder. This is we're hoping that discussion happens. If you know, all I'm gonna say is we gonna talk about some shit tonight. What up? Hey, you know what it is. Y'all seen me make my drink, that sweet thing. It's up in here. Y'all hear it? Clickety clack, clickety clack. Got the ice up in there. And you know what I'm saying. I'm feeling good. Got the hookah going. It's gonna be a good show, man. It's gonna be a good show. Shout out to Taylor tuning in from Korea. Shout out to our homegirl Danielle Swanson tuning in as well. Hello to you both. And the individuals who got piling into the viewers things. But welcome. We're gonna go ahead and get this out of the way real quick. So shout out to our sponsors here. We got Plug Earbuds at gettheplugs.com, Audio Swim at audioswim.com, and Premier Elements UAE at premierelements.com. Shout out to the Bandcamp, was getting a lot of love this weekend due to my man's Black dropping 2 new singles on there. If you haven't heard them, get to it. If not,
appreciate it.
Why haven't you? If you have, the feedback has been great. Max said the numbers have been good. So just keep that up. Yeah. Keep sharing. Keep getting my man's music out there with the impending album release coming. So just appreciate you, Mac, first of all. Great stuff. We'll probably dabble into that towards the end if we got some time. But great music, real deep stuff. Got a nice vibe. And you was also spitting some facts on it. So you can get these Bandcamp. All you got to do is datfeelingbandcamp.com. Lowest $3 a month. Get in and get this exclusive music. We got the Patreon as well. My man Black is organizing a game night coming up where we're going to be giving away some prizes to the winners of that. So stay tuned. Also, next Friday, we're going to be doing our $100 giveaway to our Patreon members. So if you want to get in on that, here's the link, patreon.com/datfeelingpodcast. Get in there and make that happen. And also we have the merch available at Teespring. Go to teespring.com, type That Feeling Podcast Network. You'll see our store. Or if you're watching and you want to copy this link down, feel free to do that. We do have some nice merch. I already posted a picture of the potential merch that we're going to be rolling out. I'm waiting for Mac to get his shirt to see how he likes it. And if he gives the thumb, we'll go ahead and make it public for everybody to cop one. So stay tuned with that. And we are done with our church bulletin announcements, my dude.
Time for the building fund. So what do we what do we have on tap for tonight, Mac? What do we have on tap for the good people of the Smoke Pit?
But before we get into that, let me just ask a question. I just need to see if I'm the only one thinking this, right? So I'm getting the ingredients for this sweet thing, right? So it's I go and one of the ingredients is orange juice. I'm at the store. I could have swore I've seen orange juice in the fridge, but I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to get this stuff thinking I had orange juice. Get there, and we don't have orange juice, and I not got to go back to the store, right? That's probably the worst thing. You get home Friday, you just want to chill and stuff, and now you got to get up and go back out. So I call my wife and I ask her, "Do we have orange juice at the house?" So she goes and checks, and she sends me a picture. She's like, "Yeah, we have orange juice, but it's expired." So I'm thinking, okay, I'll just go get some more. I get home, I'm making a drink, and I'm going to put the stuff in the fridge. And I see the bottle of orange juice that she took a picture of with the expiration date. And I pull it out the fridge, and I'm just like, baby, sweetie, apple. You told me that this was expired. I now see with my own eyes it is expired. Expired for going on 2 months. We really don't fuck with orange juice in this house for whatever reason.
Right.
So I'm like, so you just put the expired orange juice back in the fridge. For why? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué, mami? Why did you put this in the fridge, huh? She was like, well, I didn't know if you were going to use it. Now, so in my mind, I'm like, this does not compute. Now, if anybody out there is watching, listening, whatever, one like orange juice goes bad, right? There's an expiration date on the bottle for a reason. I know it's not like milk; it doesn't go bad like milk, but I mean, there's a reason. There's an expiration date on the orange juice,
good,
right?
Yeah, it don't taste good. Like so when the orange juice is bad, you know the taste is there, right? The taste is like,
bro,
you're not supposed to be drinking it.
The aroma.
Yeah.
When I was just like, because she was sitting on the couch looking at me, it's still good. I smelt it, and it smelled like a thug ass orange. Like it was gonna fuck me up. Like it was gonna fuck everything in my body up. If I was to partake in that drink, like I would have been so mad if I just used that for this drink and fucked the drink up. I would have been. Yeah. I was like, I'm so glad I bought a new thing of orange juice. And shout out to Michelle jumping in here. And that's exactly what I did. I poured it down the drain, but I was just like, in what world, babe? Like, you even took the picture and sent it to me at the store. It's expired. Triggering in me, oh, she wants me to get another thing of orange juice.
Right.
And then I come back and you put it back in the fridge. Like, I'm not understanding the logic in that. How, Sway? Make it make sense to me, Black. Like, can you make this make sense?
I can't, but here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Michelle's right. I think she left that shit in there for you to pour that shit out. Like, I'm not pouring it out. It stink. She probably opened it too and was like, this shit stink. I'm gonna let him pour it out and put it back in the fridge.
Sam, the picture that she took of it was right next to the sink. Like it was easy. You don't even got to smell it. You just got to crack that top and glug, 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 glug. You know what I'm saying? Rinse the sink out, all of that good stuff. I was like, I think this is a trap. She trying to get me or something, man. I don't know.
Yeah, she got you. She definitely got you.
I know my wife. My oldest, well, my kids, they would do some shit like that because they the type pour milk in their cereal and it'd be like a sliver of milk left in there and then just throw it back in the fridge. Like,
oh my God, that shit pisses me off, bro. That shit pisses me the fuck off. Like, my kids, this is one reason, like, I'm glad I'm on a diet, right? Because anything I fucking want, like, they will leave a sliver of that shit in there. Like, if I get like some of that good Simply lemonade because I like the Simply Lemonade. I make all my Starbucks shit that I watch on TikTok off these shits. Like that shit goes perfect with everything. They will drink that bitch until it's a swallow left in there. And I'd be like, man, if y'all don't come your asses over here and drink the rest of this shit, who did this? Well, I didn't want to drink it all. Drink the shit, man. Just drink it. Fucking drink this shit.
Just finish it off.
Just
kill it. Kill it. I would rather not see it in the fridge and know I have to go and get another. I mean, we have a whole thing where you can write on the shopping list. It's a thing. Once things go away, just write it up there so whoever's walking past the fridge or the pantry can be like, okay, we need this. Or I could get this on the way back from work or whatever. I open the fridge and it'd be like, and it's instinct. I'll tell you, it's instinct to pour the bowl of cereal before checking for the milk. I don't care who tells you you should have checked before you poured the cereal. You should have checked. You just assume you have milk. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I open it and it'd be like enough in there to where you shake the jug. It'd be like you're swishing Listerine or something. It'd be like that little bit of shit. Like, what I'm gonna do with this? This ain't enough for cereal. This ain't enough for if I eat a something. This ain't enough for no cookies. This ain't enough for nothing. Just pour it in there. Well, I already had enough milk in my cereal. Then pour this little last bit in there. Ain't nobody gonna wild the fuck out. But I am wilding
I didn't want to be the I didn't want to be the one to drink it all. You are the one that drank it all. Like that's more of an asshole move to just like leave that little bit in there. Like that's superior assholeness to me. I'd be mad as shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, just drink this shit. Just kill it. Next level disrespect. Next level disrespect, so man. The audacity. The audacity. In the morning, like they get up before I get up for work. So they pour their shit, and I'm just like, they know. They're like, man, Dad's about to wake up, probably about like half hour or so. He gonna get his chocolate frosted flakes. I know this ain't enough. Oh well. And I wake up, they sit down eating. I'm just like, that cereal sound good. I can't wait till I get some cereal. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, sounded so good. He sounded so good. They make that shit look so good sitting in front of the TV eating that shit. Be like, oh, I want some cereal now. But you can't. Your ass ain't getting no cereal.
I got today. Sports Center tuned up on the TV. I'm like, I'm gonna watch this Sports Center. I'm about to watch these highlights, eat this cereal, and what is this? What is this? Come on, fam. Come on,
bro. My face is
so that be hurting my soul, man.
Like, as soon as you open the fridge and you see that shit, you be like, "Who the fuck did this shit, man? Who did this? Who did this?"
100%. Let us start dabbling because we got some comments coming in from some people on YouTube, and they want to get into what we're about to talk about. So, the other day, probably about 2 days ago, I am leaving work, driving off the base, and here at Luke, we have had a couple of protests, gathering of people who want to get a point across. They're outside of the base. You know what I'm saying? On the other side of that line, that's like, don't come on this side of the base with that shit, right? So they're outside of well within their rights to do what they're doing. And what they were protesting, let me bring this up real quick. So y'all could see it. So this was the protest. Looks like about four young women out there on the corner of the base.
Bless they heart.
Who were protesting the don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. But they're out here protesting the fact that active duty military members are required to be fully vaccinated for the COVID-19 virus. So there's the vaccination that's been FDA approved, the Pfizer vaccine, the 2-shot thing. And it's causing a whole thing. But here's where I'm at. I have no problem with them protesting. I have a problem with. I just feel people need to do a better job planning on where their protest is at. Like to find a target audience who can actually do something about it, right?
Right.
Because me as an active duty member, I cannot change the order that has come down from the damn Secretary of Defense. That is pretty high on the food chain, military-wide.
Right.
Side note, the highest ranking person on the base, a 1-star general, can also not do anything about it because he cannot overrule the Secretary of Defense, right?
Right.
So their protest here, you can't see the sign. I don't think if I zoom in, I don't think you'd be able to. But their sign was like, China doesn't poison their military, so why should we do that? You know? And then underneath it, it was like, come up to us because we can give you some pointers on how to fill out the religious exemption so you don't have to get your shot. What are you like? First of all, I want to draw attention to the flag. Like you can't really see it, but it was a flag supporting Donald Trump. It's outdated because it's a 2020 flag, so it's whatever. It's probably the only swag they had. They get that couple of American flags and stand out there trying to tell us, the people who could do nothing about it, to stand up against this reg. What are your initial thoughts on this gathering? What's your thoughts on this gathering?
I want to be perfectly clear in my thoughts. So,
yes,
all these years, and all these vaccines that military members have been required to get. This is the one vaccine that y'all want to come and plant the flag on, right? So there's been years, it's documented. I still got my my immunization records from the military. I pretty much had every vaccination known to man. So this is the one that y'all be like, don't give that to them. I wish y'all have came around during these 6 shots of anthrax, my guy, because them bitches hurt. I ain't want them. You know what I mean? Like, this is the one. This is the way y'all want to go. Y'all want to go plant this flag on? Go home. I'm telling you, they don't care. They don't care. You're gonna get the shot regardless. It's an order. So Becky, Michelle, Donna, Beatrice, go home. It's not gonna work out for us.
Oh man, I'm just
not gonna do this.
Like again.
It's not.
I am the biggest component of peacefully assemble, protest, and all that. This protest is not is. Here's my thing. I really do hope that they are military spouses or whatnot, because obviously they are not in the military or they wouldn't be able to do this shit, right? Second, like why are you caring about this where there's so many other things wrong? Stop sexual assault, do something about suicides,
Right.
Stop discriminating, so many other things that we would love for you guys to be passionate about and want to get into Congress people's ears and stuff like that. One, that's probably where they should have been with this protest, is trying to talk to the politicians and stuff. But again, Secretary of Defense is just like, that's cute, y'all, but this is what it is, because at any moment we need to send you to Italy for something, and Italy is not playing that I'm not vaccinated card, right? So there's places that we have to go. We have to be at a certain level of readiness to go. So this ain't really going to stop it. But I'm just like, of all the, like, it'd be hot out here too, and they be out here on this corner. They picked a little shady part, but it still be hot out here. It still be hot out here. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I'm just not understanding why, of all the things going on, in this world, in this country, that this one vaccine is dividing the nation like ridiculously. All of the vaccines, like I get it if you have been an anti-vaxxer and your whole stance was like, I ain't fucking with no vaccines, cool. But as you stated so eloquently, people in the military, people not in the military have been getting flu shots, have been getting all kinds, like, had you, when you were a baby, unless you're, like I said, your parents were on that anti-vax stuff, you got some shots, booster shots, measles, mumps, rubella, you know, all of this stuff. There's a reason why measles ain't popping like it used to. There's a reason why polio ain't popping like it used to. And it's because of vaccines. Even more so in the military. You talked about it. You go through basic training. You get no less than 9 shots off the rip of all of the diseases. The cocktail of viruses and stuff coursing through you is unspeakable at this point.
Real.
Unspeakable.
Your body, when you first go through basic, it becomes the cup of iniquity. If you're an anti-vaxxer, like you had, they just like no warning too. Line up, click, 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 walk down the line. And if you scared, guess what? They're gonna push you, and you still gonna get it. And let your arm bump up after one of them shots. Bitch, you in 12 monkeys right now. What the fuck?
And then, oh shit! And then after you get those initial like 8 shots in your arm, like both arms, you just walk through a line. There's people on the side of you. You just like, then you get to the end. They like pull your pants down and bend over and give you a shot in your ass cheek. You know, it's just like fuck. Like, and you cool with it. You continue on your military thing, and you continue to get these shots. And then all of a sudden, they're like, anthrax is out here in these streets. Y'all got to get these shots.
Guess what?
And we was out there every year popping up on anthrax. 6 shots before people was like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be doing this shit. Like, it's too late to send my body now. Smallpox. We had to get smallpox. Ain't nobody was checking no FDA shit for smallpox. Ain't nobody was checking FDA shit. Nobody was checking any kind of research. Y'all just got lined up, got jabbed in the arm 12 times, and left out of there with smallpox. An active virus growing. They like, don't touch your family, don't touch no kids, don't touch kids. When you shower, dude, they was like, bro, this shit wild. Like, and you sit there,
like,
just
put your arm. Put your arm out the shower when you shower, so the water don't hit that bitch. Like, what the fuck have you given me, bro? What the fuck is this?
Oh my god, bro. We was taking pills. Look, shout out to Shantae. We was out in the desert talking about take these PTAS for malaria. PTAS? We popping pills out there, not knowing what the fuck was in the things. We was just gloop, gloop, gloop. No FDA, like nobody was asking for the science behind it. Nobody was asking for shit. You was just like, well, they told me to do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. This comes along. FDA approved. FDA approved on the title screen. You know, on the package. FDA approved. I don't trust this shit. I don't know about this, dog. This is the one.
Yeah, smallpox is about to kill. Smallpox is about to kill everybody within a 50-foot radius of you. This shit is nothing.
Not a thing. Not a thing. But everybody's like, I don't trust the science. So now everybody's a scientist on this stuff now. So I'll let you talk because you was active duty. You got out, honorably, all that stuff. Now in the military, it's also getting to the point where people are like, I don't know, direct order time. How can I get out of this? Like these people are literally risking their careers to not get this shot. What's your thoughts on that, man?
Bye. Goodbye. That, you know what? It's raise time around this bitch anyway. I'll holler at you. Go ahead, my guy. Go ahead.
He said it's raise time. If y'all get out, that's less competition for your boy.
Yep. Go ahead. It's annual. It's annual. The annuals are due right now. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Take one for the team. You don't want to get that shot? Cool. Cool. Go right ahead.
Fam. That's the part that blows my mind. Because there's two ways that you can be exempt from this shot. In the military. You can either get a medical exemption, in which case, they look at what you're allergic to, then they look at the ingredients and everything contained in this vaccine and be like, yeah, you can't take this shit. Congratulations, I guess. You don't get it. Or you get a religious exemption, which you have to prove that it is in your religion against rules or some followings, teachings in your religion that you cannot get this shot. And when I tell you, I am amazed at the amount of people who are going to go the route of religious exemption for this thing, when it's not really a religious factor. It's more of, y'all don't trust the science, you don't want the shot, you're not allergic to anything in the shot, so this is your best bet. Let me try and find some way to make this against my religion. What are your thoughts on that? On people all of a sudden being like, my religion won't let me take this shot.
As far as I know, the only religious beliefs that follow that is either Hinduism and Muslim, right? And unless you're one of the two, I think I might be wrong on that, but I know Muslim is like very strict on anything entering your body. So is Hindu. I think those are the only two. So unless you've been one of the two, like, converting is gonna be hard for you, my guy. Like, you're gonna have to beat that shit till this shit over, and it ain't gonna be over for a while. Good luck. So you better start pointing east towards Mecca, my guy. Or, you know what I mean? Get them chakras right. Bro, people are fucking wild, bro. People are wild. They are really fucking wild. Like, dude, it's not gonna kill you unless your body has like this extreme reaction, and that shit is it happens. It does happen, but the cases are rare. Now, if you've gotten a vaccine and the shit's fucked you up before, you are probably the person that shouldn't be getting this shit, right? So stay indoors. You know what I mean? Like, if vaccines really do, and you will know, because if you've done it before, it's fucked you up. So stay away from this shit. You know what I mean? Stay away from it, but keep yourself safe. You know what I mean? It's not gonna kill you though. You know what I mean? Like anybody else, it's not gonna kill you. Go talk to your doctor. Let your doctor make the best call for you, and trust their judgment. If they tell you, yo, stupid ass should not be getting the shot, don't get the shot. Like, why would you go to a doctor and they tell you, if a doctor says, okay, you're good enough to get the shot, get the shot. And if shit fucks up, then your doctor's on the hook for that, not you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and if you really feel that bad about it, do your own fucking research. Like, I did my research, and I knew without a shadow of a doubt I was getting Moderna. I knew it. Because I was like, out of all the other ones, the worst cases, I become a fucking superhuman. So darn that what.
My thing is this. If you get the first shot and you have wild reactions to it, they ain't gonna make you take the second shot. You know,
No, you won't.
It's everything is in place for you to be taken care of. You get the shot. It's in your records. If there's a reaction later, months, whatever, it's in your record. You know, you'll get compensation for it or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're just gonna be like, oh shit, well, you know, we didn't know you're gonna be a telepath. You know what I'm saying? Good on you. The thing is, people don't want to talk to their doctors because they know their doctors are going to tell them there's nothing in your record, what we have, that shows you would have any kind of reaction to this shot. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they don't talk to their doctors off rip. That's why the medical exemption thing is the medical exemption dry. Like if you know you're allergic to some shit, first thing you're gonna do is go to the doctor and be like, hey, I can't take this because I'm allergic to this. They're gonna be like, that's true, because they ain't trying to kill you. Doctor ain't gonna know you're allergic to some shit and tell you to go get injected with it. That'd be fucked up. So now the only thing where it could be up in the air, because I don't see, I think Massey, he posted like one of his troops wrote a religious exemption, and the commander hasn't said anything to this person since. So here's me. As a squadron commander, there's no way that I am going to sit there and tell you to not try to get the. You know, I'm not going to tell you. I don't think your religion is telling you you can't get this shot. I'm gonna do what I can, help you type up the best exemption, and I'm gonna send it up to the next level. Because people don't understand, these things are going to go. The chaplains are involved in this whole process, and the chaplains are legit religious leaders who have taken the same courses and went through the same training and all that stuff as off-base religious leaders, pastors, all that stuff.
Right.
So they have all the same qualifications. If it gets to them and they be like, bro, it's nowhere in our religion that this is a thing, it's going to get kicked back. And you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where a lot of people are delaying the inevitable. Like you said, there are some off the rip that, you know, I know Jehovah's Witness is another one, because they're all about like not introducing things into your body or whatnot, because you're one of the 144,000 descendants of the original 12 tribes of Israel and all. You know what I'm saying? They got their whole thing. But everybody else, I'm just like, I mean, I guess you want to throw up the Hail Mary to see what happens, but bro,
just
it's I have never seen, and we were talking about this before the show. All of remember our younger days where shit would just not make sense, and we would ask questions like, why we got to do this? Hey, follow orders. You know what you signed up for. You raised your right hand. You knew you were giving up some rights to decide some things and X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, well, damn, man, that's fucked up. You're right, though. I did raise my hand and take that oath to obey the orders of those appointed above me. Then here come orders from people appointed above you. And now you're like, well, and I'm sitting here like, oh, really? Oh, we can question shit. We can question shit. I never knew. I never knew that was an option.
Oh, look at Mr. Hypocrite over here. No. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Are you sure we're supposed to? Yes, motherfucker. Get your ass in line with us.
Can we talk about this? The whole, I don't know, it hasn't been the science and stuff. Let me list some things that have not been FDA approved. Tattoo ink.
Speak.
Not FDA approved. All of these Bang energy drinks, Monster, all these supplements and stuff. at GNC and stuff, you read the label, it'd be like not FDA approved. This ain't, but you be bop, bop, 2 scoops pre-workout, get these pumps. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody be up it. Here comes this shot. Here comes the shot that is FDA approved. And y'all like, well, I don't know. I don't want just anything in my body. I don't, my body is a temple. I want to treat it with respect. Out there drinking, vape, out there in the smoke pit with your vapes. Let me tell you something. The chemicals and all that stuff in the vape juice, you think that's FDA approved? Ladies and gentlemen, nope. I'm sitting here looking at people vape and then be like, I don't know about these shots. Whoa, the biggest cloud of vape in my. I'm just like, make. Yes, doing tricks, blowing like eight hoops and then blowing an arrow through them all. You know what I'm saying? doing shit from Bugs Bunny cartoons and shit, Looney Tunes type tricks with the smoke. You know what I'm saying? And they just out here like, I don't trust this shit, bro. I don't trust. Like, make it make sense. Like, I'm looking at them, and I'm just like, there's a reason. And I don't want to say it's because of political reasons or, you know, your whole thing was like, we shouldn't be doing this. This ain't a real thing. Why we doing the mask and stuff? It's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, when do you practice what you preach at it? And you know what I'm saying? When do you practice what you preach? You out here telling the airmen, yeah, you just got to do it. I gave you an order. You should do it. Okay, Secretary of Defense, fully vaccinated by 2 November. I do that, sir. If I may, why I don't I? Come on now.
I don't want to put this in my body.
I don't know about the shot. No, this is like okay. Bro, I'm not. Why is this shit such a big deal? Like there are people just still like here in Arizona. If you're fully vaccinated, it is not required you wear a mask in places. However, nobody is checking your vaccination status as you're walking in the stores, right? They just have a sign out there saying it is strongly encouraged that you just wear this mask. You don't have to. Like, nobody's going to kick you out the store. Strongly encouraged. So I'm like, cool, whatever. So I'm fully vaccinated. I still wear a mask when I go in there because I don't know who is and who isn't. As a fully vaccinated person, I could be carrying COVID, but I could be asymptomatic. I don't want to accidentally give it to somebody who is not vaccinated. You know what I'm saying? I just put the shit on, do my shit and bounce. At least
the thing, though.
3 times since this thing. Go ahead.
The thing is, like, even so, be clear in it. Getting the vaccine does not prevent you from getting COVID. Like it's effective.
It does not.
It doesn't completely prevent you from getting COVID, right? It's effective at treating it, right? Your body develops a natural response per the vaccine. So even if you do happen to get it, and I've seen it happen, people have gotten COVID with this vaccine. But what I've seen a person that does get it and a person that doesn't get it, the reactions are very, very different, right? Somebody's going to the hospital if they don't have that vaccine. I've seen people get sick, but they're back. You know what I mean? They're back in action.
Yeah.
And it's not as severe as it would be if you didn't have it.
It mitigates that's the big thing. People are like, well, he got the vaccine and he still got it. Like, it's not a star from Mario Brothers, dude. It doesn't make you invincible. You can still get it. the symptoms and the effects are not as severe as if you did not get it, i.e. the flu shot. Like you'll get the flu shot, you can still get the flu. It's just not going to put you on your ass as hard as if you did not get this shot. That is, people are looking at it like, how are people getting the vaccine and still getting COVID? Like,
it's not going to stop.
Like I am not the smartest dude. I am not the smartest dude, but when I'm the person trying to tell you these facts, I feel like something is wrong when I'm the one trying to relay science to people. And I'm not like, I have no degrees in this shit. I'm not a fucking pharmacist. I'm just like, bro, it's common knowledge how immunizations work. You know what I'm saying? It's not a cure-all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a cure-all. However, you're in the military, my dude. An order just came down. So unless your religion says no, which I don't know when you started, it is not my place to tell people where they are in their walk with whatever deity they follow, right? I will say some of the people that I know who are going about this, I was just like, I never knew you were cut from the cloth. You're a person of the cloth like this. I hope this goes through for you, but it is very peculiar how all of a sudden we are. I can't do that. Let me type this waiver out. Like,
really?
I don't know. Like, I'm not saying I'm a scholar of the Bible. I grew up in the church for 17 years. I know a thing or two about the Bible and stuff. Now this is Christian non-denominational, so all the Baptist, Methodist, Lutheran, like I don't know what all y'all follow, but I don't think there's nothing in the Bible that be like you can't get these shots. That's just me. That's not my place to decide. That's when it gets up to the chaplains and they make that choice or whatnot. But it's going to be some very salty people coming the end of October, early November. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what? Here's some words. Here's some words of advice for all of the active duty that are planning on being non-committal to this process. Fuck your firewall 5.
You getting out. Yep. And 4. Look, the Air Force, I know the Air Force, they sent out this thing, was just like, here are some of the questions, some of the concerns that are brought up. A lot of these things were just like, we can't force you to take it. However, if you don't take it, just know administrative actions will be taken, and it could lead up to you being discharged. Whether you're getting an honorable or not, it depends on, what you did prior to and all this other crazy stuff. But can you still get your benefits? It depends on how much time. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that are on the line for this shot. Yep. It's a lot of things on. This is the hill. This is the shot. This is the thing that is driving people to really put it all on the fucking line, or attempt to put it all on the line. I get it. Throw your Hail Mary, throw your, swing grand slam, try to get that grand slam to win, whatever. But when you miss and you strike out and they like get the shot and you don't get the shot and you out with no plan, no benefits, your GI Bill ain't what you thought it was for this shot. Like, this is what this. Come on, man. Make it make sense to me, Mac. Make it make sense to me.
Here's how I can make it make sense to them. The unvaccinated people is foreshaping time. You know what you are now? You are the fat people that didn't pass the PT test. That's what you are. And that's exactly what you are. This is exactly what you are right now. You are the fat person that didn't pass the PT test in this situation. So you can either get in shape, or Big Blue is gonna shape you forcefully. And Big Blue don't play no fucking games when it comes to force shaping. I can tell you that right now. They play no fucking games when it comes to force shaping. So that's your options. That's the options.
Right.
So
I know she was in here earlier. I don't know if she's still here. Who's that in the YouTube that was commenting? Because she had some aspects as far as religious leaders telling their congregation whether they should get it or not. Where are you at on that? And this is kind of probably another topic for another podcast. Like when your pastor's telling you to not get it, and you're in the military, and the military goes through their religious thing, and they're like, you got to get it. Like as a pastor, I know you're not one. Do you feel it's their place to tell kind of you like what you should and shouldn't do? Like spiritually, they should guide you, yes. But when it comes to stuff like this, do you think they are in place? They should be the ones to tell you, because they was doing it during election season, trying to tell you who to vote for, who not to vote for, all this other stuff. Some of them were, they were very bold with their religious or political affiliations. Do you think it's their place to? And I see Devon in here talking about fuck the pastor. Is he a doctor? But like, do you think that is a area they should be dabbling in as your religious leader guide, and not like your actual physical taking care of your body shit? Because they ain't out here telling you to not smoke. They ain't out here telling you to not drink. But they out here telling you to not get this shot, So where you at on that?
Well, I wanna say shout out to Lil D too. Shout out to Devon. The pastor will also tell you. They will also tell you he may not come when you want him to, but he's always on time. So take that for what it's worth. So you get that COVID. Man. You get that COVID, they're going to tell you, trust in God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Trust in God, he'll see you through.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Whew. Man, he almost came and got me, man. That shit went all down the wrong, all down the wrong pipe. Jesus. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean that's all I want. Like, I don't know. Like, it seems the majority of the people who are watching and commenting are all for the vaccine. If there's anybody who is not, I just want to hear your piece and why you feel that way. So if you're watching, or if anybody watches this post show, just comment. I don't want to make this a roast session for those who don't want to get the shot, because I know there are people who have legit reasons why they don't. And if your reason is you want more information, I understand. Get all the information you can get before you do something to your body. But there's a lot of information out there that is siding with this is safe for you to get. If you have links or something to a non-super partisan side, like actual facts, please post that. Mm-hmm. But I'm just, militarily speaking, an order came down. You have to get it. Now, all of a sudden, people are bold enough to question orders when my whole career I was told to shut up and color. Motherfuckers are like, do I need to color? Can I just read a book? Can I just do finger paints? Nah, shut up and color the goddamn picture. I told you to color. Ha. It's like the same people. Like I'm following legit people on social media that I have worked with who have been leaders and have had done that before. Hey, I know it's fucked up, but we just got to do it. And I'm just like, bro, but he's like, bro, I hear you. I know it's fucked up, McCoy. We just got to do it. As soon as we get it done, we can move on to the next thing. All right, sir. All right, ma'am. I'll do it. Because I took the oath and they got me by the balls, man. They got me by the balls. I got to do it. Now here it is. They got you by the balls. They got you by the balls. And you straight.
They call what is.
And I'm watching you fight. I'm watching you fight reluctantly. And then these people getting their shots and posting their cards like late to the virtual signaling party, but I got my shot, forced to do it, mandated, #mandate. Like, good for you. You can continue your service. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. I appreciate you. Continue to do your Air Force shit. Like, that's all you had to do. How hard was that? You got your shots, and now people are off your balls, and you can continue doing what you want to do in life. Yeah. Yep. And Roy, we talked about that. Like, there are people with legit reasons, allergic to the things,
right,
or legit religious reasons. But these people who are coming out of the woodwork, typing up religious exemptions, I'm just like, I never took you as, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying you got to come to work and put a cross on your desk and all that other stuff, but based on the actions I have seen.
Oh shit. they went full frontal with the religion. Saying Hail Marys at lunch and shit.
Our God is an awesome God, he reigns. Heaven above with I'm like, bro, is that Kirk Franklin? I'm riding with you to lunch. Is this Kirk Franklin? When you start listening to Kirk? Is this Fred Hammond? You listen to Fred Hammond? Are you listening to Jesus is King from Kanye? I thought you hated Kanye.
We get up, we fall down.
Bro, I have never seen I have never seen this influx to religion since Basic, when every Sunday everybody was up in chapel. I've never seen so many people run to religion in my life. Never in my life. Never. Ladies and gentlemen, never. And if you've been, oh, bro. We like that song. When you sang that song, it reminded me of the first Sunday I went to chapel in Basic. They played that song. When I tell you, everybody was crying. I'm like, what is I'm looking around like, because I grew up in church. Like, this ain't, bro, my parents was playing, like, we was playing Commission. Fred Hammond and them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All of them boys. Y'all just now found out about this? This song is emotional to y'all? What are y'all falling down from? What are y'all doing while y'all crying?
I miss my mama. Oh, you know what used to trip me out? Like phone calls home. You know how they used to give you them phone calls? But y'all got like 5 minutes. Like, as soon as them niggas touched the phone, they was crying.
Yeah. I ain't even clowning people for that. Like, you miss home, I get it. Yeah. I teared up when I called back, and Apple answered the phone, and I was just like, "Oh my God, I miss you so much." This y'all in church crying. The Lord is touching y'all like that.
Jesus touched them,
okay.
bro.
Okay.
The Holy Spirit.
They get out of Basic. Not one church session attended. But I'm gonna just leave it at that. That just, bro, I've never seen. You know what? The angels rejoice If one person repents and comes to God, the angels rejoice in heaven. They are having a full-on block party up in that motherfucker. Now, all these people talking about, I have seen the light. I'm just like, they are in there. They are in there.
My life is yours, God.
But let's move on to something else that has been in the news. There have been pictures of Border Patrol in New Mexico, paying homage to the old days of keeping people in line, if you will. Let me go ahead and see if this screen will share, because we got some things to talk about this. Hopefully it pops up soon. So if you have not seen, I'll show you a picture of Border Patrol agents are on a horseback. They're on a horseback. And as you can see, like, they legit have a lot of equipment and stuff that they can probably use to deter and turn people back. And I'm all for protecting the border. I'm all for, people coming here the right way. I'm all for, there's due process to get over here. What I'm not for is the whipping of people who are attempting to cross. Now, I understand you can't just let them through. There are other non-lethal ways. I don't know if they're talking about the whips was non-lethal. I don't know if they was talking about, I don't know. They're doing an investigation in it. But for face value, Black Mac, what are your thoughts on this shit happening at the border?
First and foremost, my biggest question is, who the fuck approved this shit? Like, who is the person over at Customs and Border Patrol that okayed this shit? Because this shit is fucking terrible. For the optics alone, it's fucking terrible. To know that it actually still happens is fucking terrible. It's worse than terrible. I don't even have a word to go into detail how fucked up this shit is. Like, first and foremost, I know that there are ways, and if you've ever worked in Key West, you know that there are ways that you combat this shit, right? This shit is fucked up. It's fucked up. Mind you, this type of shit probably doesn't happen all the time. But the fact that it did happen and the optics on this shit is fucked up. So let me get this straight. The people of Haiti have, just in the past couple of months, they've experienced a presidential assassination, right? Threw their whole country into disarray. Now you don't know what the fuck is going on. Then you have a powerful earthquake, right? What the fuck makes you think that in that person's mind, if they are coming to America, they absolutely feel like they need to seek refuge? Absolutely. Because their country is in fucking disarray, right? Homes have been destroyed. Lives have been destroyed. And there is no order. So if America right now goes through an earthquake, I just want to put this out there for the people just to like grasp this shit. If America goes through an earthquake, there is a system in place to help America get back on its feet. California can rip the fuck off America right now. There's a process to get this state on its feet. Haiti does not have that option because their president was assassinated. They have really no government right now. So for them to be able to even escape the country to where they feel that they can be safe, this is the shit that they're going to be greeted with. And I want to put this in a different light. Afghanistan. The Afghans had to flee that country because a terrorist organization took that bitch over. They had to.
Yep.
And guess what? They were greeted with open arms. Why did the Haitian people have to be greeted with this shit? Why? Because their situation is just as fucked up as the Afghans.
You just took words out my mouth, man. You just took words out of my mouth. Now, Joe Biden, obviously, because it's his administration, right? Him and Kamala. Biden says Border Patrol agents who whipped at and charged Haitian migrants will pay for their actions. Department of Homeland Security has initiated an investigation into the agents' behavior on the border in Texas. And all this. So we're still waiting to see what the investigation turns up, who armed these dudes with this and who gave them the orders to do this, all that other stuff. But I'm just like, we have had so many people illegally cross that border into our country to the point where like I've never seen whips used. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen this shit in my life. And the fact that it's, I'm like, if these were, Mexicans or Central American people coming over here and getting whipped, it would still be just as heinous. But the fact
it's still fucked up. But the fact that
it's black people coming over, and you're just like, let me whip this dude. Like, I don't know if their excuse is going to be non-lethal. We don't want, we're not trying to shoot nobody. We ain't whips, my guy. Whipping people back across the border who are in desperate need of help because, like you said, their country is going through some shit, just like Afghanistan is going through some shit. But we over here in America setting up temporary, compounds and stuff for them. Like we have people TDY from here going to different bases to help them set up, Red Horse services, CE. They're going to these bases to set up shelters and stuff, make sure that they have running water and all this other good stuff because they are actual refugees. Do you not think, I don't know what the Border Patrol's definition of refugee is. Like these people are obviously not just trying to get in the country to do like the shit that they are running from is worse, like horrible. We should be helping them. This should be America going to Haiti trying to help them with all the shit going on there, but nah, we cool. And let me just be clear. I am a big component of we need to take care of our shit here in America before we can call ourselves trying to go somewhere and take care of somebody else. Like make sure our shit is clean before we start going somewhere else. But apparently that's not how we operate. We travel in the world trying to rid the world of evil like G.I. Joe and shit, and everybody else is Cobra. And then when people come to us like, yo, shit's wild, I barely made it out my country before they got to me. And I'm just trying to come here and live my best life, bro. Shaka, get your ass back. Like, God damn. Right? God damn, sir. Like I'm out here with my styrofoam thing. I'm just trying to get away from a horrible situation. I'm coming here for some help. Help me. Help me.
Like help. No one told them like this is a fucking horrible idea, bro. Like why would you hit these people with whips? Like no one, not even one person riding a horse was like, this is a fucking horrible idea. This is a terrible idea. Not one.
Mm-hmm. Nope. Like you get to your border patrol shit for your shift, right? And you have your brief. And they're like, all right, so here's what we got going on. Reports there's a large Haitian migration coming here. Refugees getting out of their country, trying to get in here. They're illegal. We just can't, so we got to keep them out of here. And you're just like, cool. What do we got? We got mace. We got pepper spray. What we talking here? Because obviously we can't shoot these people. So go to the armory, right, and pick up your whips. And then we'll assign you a horse. And they're just like, so we ain't getting no Jeeps. We ain't getting nah. We got horses. And then you'll like, what is like, nobody was in that briefing, like looking at each other like, so they want us to go out and whip Haitians. Okay, cool. I'm like, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. I'm down. Shit. I ain't got nothing else to do today. Like at a certain point, people just got to start thinking for themselves. And I know that sounds like ridiculous, coming from the discussion we just had about military people just following fucking orders. But at that point, you raised your right hand and you took an oath. So like your hands are fucking tied. As a border patrol, like you just can't be like, I don't know if they took the same oath to, follow the orders of the overseer appointed above. I mean, the officers appointed above them and whatnot. But this was amazing. And the cherry on top is all of the super far right wing conservatives and stuff coming out of the woodworks, wanting to say, look how racist this administration is. They got people out here whipping X, Y, and Z. If we had just built the wall, this would have prevented all this.
The fuck out of here. Get all the way the fuck out of here. Not with the last 4 years of what you've been doing, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. You wouldn't even let the people in this country protest, motherfucker. Shut up. You had tanks.
It's crazy.
Get out of here.
How quick?
You ain't got no reason to talk about no goddamn whip. Yo, motherfucker you stocked motherfuckers up like it was doomsday when people wanted to protest in Washington, D.C. Man, get the fuck out of it. Then you took the bitch. Man, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Y'all wow. Wow.
The quick turn time for people to just take a whole nother, like all of a sudden, well, this wouldn't have happened if old buddy was still in there. Like,
word.
Really.
Word. This wouldn't have happened.
This is what you're telling me. This he wouldn't have let. Okay. A wise man once told me, don't argue with, because people at a distance can't tell who is who. So I just let them keep thinking that and keep letting them run. But I'm just like, I need to know. Like, I can't say nothing bad about that, but I cannot wait to see what this investigation turns out. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see what's behind this. And when they figure out what's behind this and what caused this, I want to see what these punishments are going to be. I need to see what these punishments are going to look like, my guy. And that's how Mary had a little lamb. You know what I'm saying? Because this is I'm serious, man. Like, people think that I'm playing when I'm just like, I just need to see. I just need to see results. Like, it's good shit got called out. Now people need to pay for this ridiculous shit that they be doing out here on the border. Like, who is trading whips? Because you got to get trained to how to use a whip. Because you just can't just do shit like that. Because that whip will come back and like destroy you. You got to be on a horseback.
Yeah, these motherfuckers out here.
If I find out they was doing training,
whips, just riding that bitch.
Dothraki?
Bro, you seen them motherfuckers?
Bro, this shit is like in the world. This is still happening in America. Like nobody, like the last year didn't just happen with all the awareness of all this random shit. And we're just like, here's some whips and some horses. The visual, like the minute the Border Patrol person got on the horse with the whip on his side, I was like, hold on. No, this don't look right. Like nobody.
No one said anything.
Nobody was like, this shit don't look right. Hey, dog, get off that shit. Hey, we got to replan this, man. Hey, what's this? God, it is. Huh.
I like to think.
What did Devon say? They went to the slavery spot like Jay Leno pulling out a Model T on his collection. Taylor said they watched Indiana Jones for training. Like, what is happening here, bro?
This will get them.
Yeah, they're playing Castlevania and shit, learning how to use the whip right. Motherfuckers was just anything whip related. They just Oh my God. I just need answers, bro. And hopefully our boy gets us these answers, man. Because some people, they were just like, we understand how the pictures can look offensive and very troubling and disturbing, but we don't have all the facts. I'm like, what facts can you get?
What other facts are there?
Can you get? What facts could? In what world can somebody present you with a reason of why they did that? Where you can look at that and be like, well, I was mad, but based on this evidence, they were well within their right to whip the shit out of these people. So what facts? What more information do you need to be like, oh, y'all are wilding out there? Y'all are wilding out there.
Not one of you motherfuckers heard of Roots.
Like what?
Nobody? No one. 12 years a slave?
Black. What?
No one.
What can somebody provide you outside of self-defense and all I had was a whip? Because it didn't look like they were very threatening. They didn't look like they were threatening. They were up there with their little Albertsons bags of their little styrofoam tray, their to-go boxes from the DFAC, you know what I'm saying? And some Gatorades and Powerades and them things. And they was like, we need help. Like, do you not see the state of our country? Do you not see the state of our country, bro? It's wild. Please help us. Orders are orders, my guy. Jesus, man.
Best I can do is copy that. So. Fuck. Fuck.
I don't know what else it's going to have to take, man. I don't know what else it's going to have to take for people to just to just open their eyes and be like, we are wilding as a country. Like, we are wilding as a country. Like, yeah. Like, bro, I don't know. Like, if this doesn't at least bring some sense, like, as a country, as humans, like, we just need to be better. We just need to be better. I don't understand. I just don't.
Where the fuck is
theme of this
Peter?
show, ladies and gentlemen, is make it make sense. The theme of this show, ladies and gentlemen, the underlying theme, make it make sense. Because there's a lot of people who look like me and don't look like me. There's a lot of people with good sense and good hearts and fuck. It's just we're looking at this shit like how in 2021, 4 months from 2022, this is still happening. And nobody is like, we can't do this. Everybody's like, well, let's do it. And then now pictures are out there just like, well, let's find out. Like, no, there was nobody who was like, we can't. Come on, guys. Let's not do this.
We need the facts. We need to investigate, find out exactly what happened.
I understand why you're mad, but we need facts. And I'm all for gathering the facts. But I am defying.
We're supposed to have like flying cars and shoes that tie themselves by now. We got motherfuckers on horses with whips beating the shit out of people, bro. Like, this is where we are.
Of helpless people.
Like, I'm supposed to be like, this is that scene in Total. I'm supposed to walk outside my house and be like, this is the scene from Total Recall. Like, I watched this shit as a kid and now it's happening. Like, cars are just getting the fuck up and flying.
Instead, this bitch got 3 nipples. She got 3 titties.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be seeing women out with 3 titties.
Yes. This is supposed to be my life.
That is the question.
Where is the 3-titty woman? No, we got 1875 still, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh my God, where's my 3-titty woman? I demand information on the progress of the 3-titty woman.
Like,
I'm out here watching people whip motherfuckers on.
I wanted the 3-titty woman because all the titties look good. As a kid, this was all I was like, I pray to God humanity evolves like this. I'm looking at women, they only got 2 still. Like, what the fuck is going on? Now I'm on Yahoo on a computer.
Anytime now.
Wow.
Any day it should be happening. Any day now. But my heart goes out to the refugees, man. I do think I don't know if we are more sympathetic to the Afghani refugees based on the fact that that's kind of our fault. And this Haiti stuff, like that's a natural that is not caused by them. That is some radical group who assassinated their leader, and then an earthquake hits them, and they're just like, bro, this country is wild. I need to get out of here. It's not safe. But this is how we doing them. So I just need to understand if there is a priority list, a hierarchy of what refugees we should care for more than others. I would wish they would make that public so everybody can get mad at that and hold people accountable for that bullshit. But I mean, I just assumed we was out here trying to help everybody, but I guess not Haiti. It's a fucked up thing, man. Real fucked up. Yeah. But you want to end on a good note? You want to end on a good laugh, my guy?
Yeah, let's send the people home happy. Cause listen, this next topic,
I want you,
ladies.
I want you to bring this in.
Go. All right. So I was presented with evidence that further lets me know we are going down the wrong path. Ladies, I have a very, very serious question that I want to ask, and I need answers. Mm-hmm. Do you do cosmetics down there? Like, I thought wigs were only supposed to be placed on your head. Apparently, There's wigs for all kinds of occasions. Exhibit A. Mac, if you would please. Someone, somewhere, decided that it was a good idea to make wigs for vaginas. And they are selling them. Now, when presented
look
with
at
this
where,
evidence, yes.
What is happening? Jacksonville, Illinois. Who's from Illinois? Talk to me. Again, the theme of tonight's show.
Make it make sense to me.
Make it make sense. Pubic wigs.
Now I have several questions.
I know you asked the ladies. Oh, go ahead. Get it off your chest, my guy. Get it off your chest.
I have several questions. Question number one being, why? Question number two being, what if somebody like goes down there? You know, what if you do make this shit appealing, right? And a guy goes down there and the shit gets stuck and it comes off. Like, how do you expect them to react? You know what I mean? Like, because that is a big deal.
You talk about you go down there, you be like, you come up and you got the whole thing on your mouth. You got a goatee now. You got a fucking goatee when you didn't have one when you went down there. You come up looking like Walter White from Breaking Bad. Heisenberg. You're goddamn right. Walter White? You goddamn right. Oh my god. So here's where I'm at. Well, so for y'all who are not watching and just listening to the podcast, thank you for your support. But you are missing out on something, because I don't know if we could do it justice trying to explain this. So you can, but the post says, this is on a for sale posting. This lady said, hold on, let me scroll up and see if we can get the full the title of the post is Vagina Wig. For $40, she is selling these things. She says, I sell custom-made vagina wigs, all colors, can do custom shapes and sizes. All my wigs are 100% natural, feminine, feline hair. I'm going to repeat that part because I don't think y'all heard me. All my wigs are 100% natural, feminine, feline hair, made from free-range cats. PETA approved. So PETA can't come after your. PETA can't come after the vag because they approved it. They were like, okay, go ahead. Custom fittings by appointment only. I swear to God, I can't read this last part without laughing. Buy three. Buy three and receive a limited edition calico shag wig. DM. No weirdos. Newsflash. Plot twist. Whatever you want to say. Whoever is buying these is a weirdo.
So if they do buy
who
one
is in
of
your
them
DMs asking about cat hair pussy wigs, and you're like, as long as you're not a weirdo, this dude doesn't sound like a weirdo. Hey, you got that cat hair wig from my vag? Finally, a normal person. I was getting flooded by weirdos. Like, ooh. How do you differ? Like, bro, who's coming? Go ahead, man. Go ahead, because I'm trying to gather and piece together how I want to say shit. Go ahead.
Like, so if a woman says she got that cat,
and I'm leaving this picture up.
It may stand for something else. Right. So if a woman says she got that cat, it may stand for something else now. She really do got that cat. So,
bro,
you know, there's
your
Hawaiian
face will
silky
be
for coochie.
in fur. Your face will be in the fur of a random ass feline that was out there. Free range. I don't know. Is there like a ranch for cats? What is free range cat? What is free range?
What does that do?
Free range
what
cat.
Does that
what is
do?
that? I'm getting on the Google machine real quick. Because Lord Jesus.
Imagine hitting that. Imagine hitting that not knowing you actually hitting a Black Panther. You know what I mean? Like, imagine. Just imagine. You got a whole, you really got a cougar on you. You know what I mean? Like, how?
Fam, you go down. You're like, I'm gonna please this woman. I'm gonna give her the, you know, the blip, 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 how Orlando Brown did it. The blip,
imagine one of those hairs gets in your mouth, bro. Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That's my thing. That's my thing.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You got ferret hair in your mouth. Bro, no. No. Devon says all the female cats in your neighborhood start stalking you. They just rubbing on your leg and shit. What if she had a dog at her house?
Free range cats are strays.
No, so you got stray cat hair?
My doggy, fam. So here's my thing. You asked the question to the ladies, like, I don't know what their situation is. Alopecia is a thing. I know it's out there, and you're just like, for whatever reason, you got the lace front, you got whatever on the head. You're like, you got the tattooed eyebrows, all that stuff. I understand. I know people who have gone through that. But let me ask the fellas. This may be personal or whatnot. You don't have to answer. But I feel like I don't think there's a lot of dudes who would be upset if they went down there and there was no hair. Like, there's obviously, you know, kinks for everybody. Some people like natural, some people like them shaved, whatever, all that stuff. Like, as a dude, I would rather there not be hair down there than there be,
you
know, snagglepuss. You know, I don't want to go down there and go down on you, and then the theme of the Pink Panther starts playing. You know what I'm saying? I don't. What the fuck is going on here? You know, Heathcliff. No one should terrify his neighborhood. Like, what the fuck is? What is going on here? What is? Every time you open your legs, the theme song for some cartoon cat. Dun, 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 dun. Thundercats are loose. Like, the fuck is Thundercat. Guitar solo comes in. Snarf. Bro, if I pull the draws down,
that bitch starts snarfing.
Man, what are you talking about?
Bitch, I'm out. I want no parts. I want no
Snarf. Can you go longer?
Where's Lion?
Snarf, you're not hitting my clit. Snarf. Like, what the fuck is Where's Mumra? Because I'm all about ridding the world of these things. I'm joining Mumra and these lizard motherfuckers over here. I am totally against all of this shit.
Fuck this shit, bro. I don't need it.
Come here, girl. Let me see that eye. Come here, girl. Let me get that eye of Thundara. You know what I'm talking about? Come here, girl. Saber-tooth tiger. Whoa, what the fuck is it's morphin' time in this motherfucker?
Mastodon.
Saber-tooth tiger. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, bro. I gotta see this calico shag. This whole buy 3 get the limited edition, ladies and gentlemen.
Limited
like
edition
a fucking
calico.
holographic Charizard. If anybody can get that and post a pic, not get it for yourself, but if you find the image online, you know what I'm saying? Because there's rules and regulations on Facebook. We ain't trying to get banned. If you can just find the picture online and post it in the group so we can get get visuals of this limited edition Calico swag. Because if I gotta buy 3 of these things just to see the good shit, bro, you go down and all you hear is Nazi Benya underneath the night.
When you know it's the second line.
Girl, what the fuck?
Remember,
Imported from Africa. 100% lion. 100% lion. Bro,
Lord.
Devon said wigs sit on a mannequin head at night. They got because you can't. Yeah, that is a good point. You don't sleep with this. You got to take this off. This shit just can't be on you all the time, right?
Like,
so where do you put it when you're not? When it's not.
Right.
When it's not ladies' night. When it's not ladies' night, like you just don't keep the shit on. Like you got to put it to the side somewhere, right? Like what do you
Like, do you have to take it off?
I keep looking at the shit. Like,
do you glue it on? Like, what do you do with it? Like, is it
shit's the fuck? Fuck is that? We sit here watching a movie and it's but you got cat.
It's ready.
Oh.
So we done Netflix and then chilling or what?
That's how you. Oh, she ready, buddy. She ready. You heard it.
Mm-hmm. Are you still watching?
Oh man.
Are you still watching? No.
Dun, 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 dun. Thundercats are loose. Motherfucking shit. That shit stuck in my head, man. I don't know. Like you pull the draws down and then the wig is stuck on the draws if they didn't glue it right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
What do you
right?
Listen, this is how I don't like and the fellas have commented in like ain't nobody gonna be upset. They go, oh shit, she's smooth as fuck down here. All right, let me go to town. You know, I'm not gonna be. Oh, no hair. I'm out of here. What? No pubes, man. I thought you was the one.
You shit.
I hope that you're the one. If not, you are the prototype. Pretty much, because she pretty much building herself into whatever I don't know. This is weird. Yeah. This has to be a prank. Like I don't. But I'm glad you found it because this was how we wanted to end this show on a light, laughing notes. So applause to you, good sir, Black Mac.
Thank you, sir,
for finding that, knowing that we needed to talk about.
Thank Pitmaster Joanna Gaines. She found that shit. She was like, "You have to talk about this," and I was like, "Say no more."
And we did.
Say no more.
I don't know. And Jen brings up a good point. She's like, "So our dude's gonna have rugs for down under 2 or what?" Like, here's my thing. Like, I don't know if there's a whole lot of girls that would dig shit like that. Like,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, just like dudes really ain't gonna be mad if there ain't no hair down there. I don't think they'd be like, "What? No pubes? I was about to give you the Gok 3000, but you ain't got no hair down here, so fuck it." I don't think that's a thing.
Mission
you know
aborted.
What I'm saying?
Mission aborted. I was looking forward to exploring your
Smoke.
forbidden forest.
Pulling. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Anyway, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to our final shots and thoughts. What do you got for them, Black?
Shout out to we got a couple first time viewers in here. Shout out to the homie D, Lil D again. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Stis over there in Korea. Shout out to Jen for your commentary tonight. Special shout out to Rory White. Go follow his gaming channel because he does have a gaming channel at Rev Gaming. He's crossed the 600 follower threshold. So congratulations to you, my brother. And shout out to everybody that watched the show tonight, provided commentary, man. It's always appreciated. Thank y'all for supporting the podcast. Support us on YouTube too.
Yes.
Because we've actually started making a little bit of traction on YouTube, man. It's actually pretty good to see. And that's podcast wide. So the network wide has been making a good splash. So make sure y'all tune in to us, man. Follow, like, share. If you dig the show tonight, share that shit with somebody. Get more people in here to comment and have a good time on these Fridays, man. So it's very much appreciated. Thanks to everybody.
I second that. And also, again, next Friday, we're giving out $100. So if you want to get in on that, you can sign up for the Patreon as low as $3 a month. If you sign up for the $10 tier, you get some more perks and you get double entries on that. So double your chances to win. I mean, $3 a month, you're looking at what, $36 a year, chance to win $100 4 times a year. I'm just saying, man. Yep. The odds, the actual benefits of that is outstanding. So just give it a thought. Patreon.com/thatfeelingpodcast. Just check us out. But again, thanks to everybody out there. Oh, and I don't know if you guys saw, check out the potential merch, right? Woo. Coming out. DFPN's finest, the Smoke Pit, established 2020, where nothing is off limits. That is what the shirt says. Like I said, I'm going to let Mac get his. And then once he gives me the thumbs up and says, it looks good, gets his eyes on it, we'll go ahead and make that public, and y'all will be the first to know. We may actually let the Patreons get first dibs on it, at a discounted price. So there are perks to joining the Patreon, ladies and gentlemen. Discount prices on the merch is one of them. There's a code in there. But yeah, thanks everybody. This show has been absolutely great. Comments, commentary, talking about some serious shit, and ending it with a light note. And it is weird. All of the topics had the theme of make it make sense, because that is all we're trying to do, is make sense of this crazy ass shit that we're going through.
Yep.
So appreciate you guys, man. Love you guys. I wouldn't want to end my Fridays any other way than with y'all, man. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Well, shit, man. If that's all we got, we'll go ahead and sign off. I am the homie Mac, a.k.a. your boy.
And I am bred like a king, made as Kelvin Cayley. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 57 of the Smoke Pit. Come back next week for episode 58. Till then, y'all be good. Have love. Make sex. Peace.
Holla.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night. Come and take a load off. Come sit in the Smoke Pit. It's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can